Bitcoin steady at $43,000 as tumbling US regional bank stocks reignite worries. India CBDC insider reveals current stance of country's central bank. Meta's Reality Lab sets quarterly revenue record but lost over $4 billion. ETH developers to set Denkan hard fork date on February 8. Valkyrie adds second custodian Bitco to its BRRR Bitcoin ETF. Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Vishakha Thakur. Virtual digital assets experienced yet another week of ups and downs, linked to several key events such as the FOMC meet, tech companies releasing quarter earnings and macro data. Bitcoin hovered near the $43,000 crucial levels. Ruchi Sharma joins us to tell us how the global crypto market is performing today.
IC15 index of cryptocurrencies was trading up by 2.3% at 55,170 points. In other news, shares of New York Community Bancorp, KBW Nasdaq Regional Bank Index have fallen due to poor performance. Analysts expect this to help fuel a rally in Bitcoin, but they advised staying cautious. Furthermore, after negotiating with the outcome, especially the Fed rate decision, the digital currencies gained momentum in the past 24 hours, largely benefiting from renewed concerns over the health of the US regional banking system. The removal of the US banking system is sound and resilient from the Federal Reserve's policy statement surprised many observers. A rerun of the banking crisis similar to the last March is seen drawing investors' attention back to Bitcoin over banking stocks. Meanwhile, Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency, recorded its highest monthly transaction count in 20 months in January with 36.02 million transactions. The increase in activity is often attributed to an increase in user activity, as evidenced by the daily number of unique addresses active on the network. In an interesting news, approximately 22,000 Bitcoin option contracts worth around $1 billion are set to expire this week. Additionally, 230,000 Ethereum contracts worth $530 million are also set to expire. It will be crucial to watch whether this option's expiry will likely have an impact on cryptocurrency markets or not. The global cryptocurrency market cap was at $1.65 trillion mark, increasing 2% in the last 24 hours. However, the total trading volumes decreased by 22% to $48 billion. Solana recently outpaced Ethereum in the 24-hour DEX volume with a 15.34% weekly volume increase. On the contrary, DYDX, a decentralized exchange, is set to unlock over 33 million DYDX worth $90 million, marking the second event in a week. Interestingly, the Avalanche network announced the upcoming launch of its Durango upgrade on the Fuji testnet, which is scheduled to go live on February 14th. The update is expected to transform cross-chain communication in the network with major focus on Ethereum virtual machine chains. Meanwhile, Cynthia Lummis, the Senate's most reliable advocate for crypto policy, is hopeful a stablecoin bill could move forward in the first half of 2024 before elections increase political pressures in Washington. US stock futures rose as tech titans reported results and investors looked ahead to the January's jobs report. Futures tied to S&P 500 rose about 0.5%, while Nasdaq 100 futures climbed by 1%. On the other hand, Dow Jones Industrial Average futures traded lower. Bitcoin was trading at $43,060, up 2%. Ethereum, the second largest crypto, was up by 2%, trading at $2,310. BNB was up by 1% to trade at $302. Solana SOL was up 5.8% to trade at $102. Cardano's AT token was up by 5.5% to trade at $0.51. Avalanche AVAX was trading at $35.7, higher 7.3%. Polygon Matic was trading up by 4% to trade at $0.81. Doge, the popular meme coin, was trading up by 1.2% at $0.079. Shiba Inu was trading up by 1.8%. Ripple's XRP token traded at $0.50, down by 2%. Polkadot was down by 4% to trade at $6.9.
Thanks, Ruchi. And now back to the headlines. India's central bank is taking a very cautious approach in developing its digital rupee. A senior official familiar with India's central bank digital currency pilot programs told CoinDesk, though it's making some progress. The RBI is now looking into technology solutions to solve privacy concerns posed by a digital rupee, the official said. While the bank is maintaining a careful stance on crypto, the person said it was not part of its mandate to have a point of view on reducing a controversial tax that has stifled the crypto industry. The RBI has been pushing the adoption of wholesale and retail CBDC since late 2022 when it launched its pilot programs. Well, India's central bank has publicly said it is not in a hurry to implement a full-scale retail CBDC and has not shared any timeline, but recent events suggest a quiet urgency. Meta's mixed reality division, Reality Labs, notched an operating loss of over $4.6 billion in the fourth quarter of 2023 despite posting one of the strongest quarterly revenue results in its history. Meta's fourth quarter results released on February 1 show Reality Labs, its virtual and augmented reality research arm, lost $4.65 billion in quarter 4, while revenue came in at nearly $1.1 billion. Well, it's the largest quarterly operating loss for the division since the fourth quarter of 2020, when Meta first added Reality Labs financials to its reporting. Reality Labs' total revenue in 2023 came in at just under $1.9 billion, with more than half of the year's revenue coming in the fourth quarter alone when it released the Meta Quest 3. Total operating loss for 2023 was $16.1 billion, a 17.5% year-on-year increase from 2022. Ethereum developers plan to set a mainnet launch date for the Denken upgrade on Thursday, February 8, which will introduce several Ethereum improvement proposals or EIPs, including proto-danksharding, which is expected to drive down transaction cost on Layer 2s. In a Feb 1 post to Reddit, Ethereum co-developer Tim Beko said, "Recent testing of the upgrade went very well and highlighted key details of the all-developer execution call, 180 call, where Ethereum developers drew attention to the recent success of the Sepolia fork on Jan 30, as well as the upcoming Holesky testnet upgrade on Feb 7. The Denken upgrade includes several major alterations to Ethereum's consensus and execution layers outlined in a Jan 24 blog post from the Ethereum Foundation. Well, the upgrade will follow last year's Shapella upgrade executed on the Ethereum mainnet on April 12, 2023. The upgrade allowed the unstaking of Ether and was regarded as an important update to onboard more institutional investors to Ethereum. Asset management firm Valkyrie has added digital asset trust company BitGo as a custodian for its recently launched spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund. In an 8K filing to the US Securities and Exchange Commission on Feb 1, the firm stated that the Valkyrie Bitcoin Fund and BitGo had entered into a custodial services agreement on Jan 17, which sees BitGo provide services related to custody and safekeeping of Valkyrie ETF's Bitcoin holdings. The firm, however, said it still plans to use Coinbase as a custodian and is understood to be the spot Bitcoin ETF issuer diversifying its digital asset custodians. BitGo now acts as the custodian for two spot Bitcoin ETF issuers, the other being Hashdex. However, Coinbase acts as custodian for most of the spot Bitcoin ETFs launched in January. And now let's go to Shikha Singh to get an update on buzzing coins of the day.
First on the list, we have Ethereum. Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency, recorded its highest monthly transaction count in 20 months in January, with 36.02 million transactions. This increase in activity is often attributed to an increase in user activity, as evidenced by the daily number of unique addresses active on the network. However, Ethereum's NFTs and decentralized finance ecosystems experienced a decline in January. Interestingly, this fall did not mirror the general market's performance, as the total volume of NFT sales across all collections increased by 41% in January. ETH was trading at $2,308, up 1.67% in the last 24 hours. Decentralized finance is a competitive ecosystem with billions of dollars moving daily in decentralized exchanges. Solana recently outpaced Ethereum in the 24-hour DEX volume with a 15.34% weekly volume increase. However, SOL's ecosystem remains behind Ethereum in the 7-day DEX volume, with $5.518 billion registered in the last 7 days. Despite this, SOL surpassed Ethereum in daily volume, with $1.4 billion surpassing its rivals $1.44 billion. SOL was trading at $100, up near 6% in the last 24 hours. Next on the list, we have XRP. Ripple's price dropped by 2.35% after reports of a compromised blockchain firm's assets. On-chain salute Zach XBT reported that the incident, which resulted in the theft of 213 million XRP worth $112.5 million. AMB Crypto found that the hackers dry cleaned the tokens across different exchanges. This marks the first major robbery in the ecosystem in 2024. Ripple's chairman and co-founder Chris Larsen account on X differed from what Zach reported. XRP was trading at $0.5, up near 3% in the last 24 hours. Next on the list, we have DYDX. DYDX, a decentralized exchange, will unlock over 33 million DYDX worth $90 million on February 1st, marking the second event in a week. The protocol will distribute $49 million tokens to investors, with the team and future employees receiving $27 million and $12.5 million respectively. The token unlock event is a part of DYDX's ongoing Cliff Unlock schedule, which will continue for 5 months. DYDX was trading at $2.70, up near 4% in the last 24 hours. Last on the list, we have Rune. The Thorchain developer team is proposing to burn 60 million Rune tokens in the protocol's standby reserve fund to increase loan capacity. This would reduce the supply of Rune tokens, allowing Thorchain to onboard $100 million in security for loans. The team believes this could increase the Rune token price due to scarcity and strengthen Thorchain's position as the world's deepest Bitcoin pool. Some members may be controversial about this proposal. Rune was trading near $5, up near 2% in the last 24 hours.
Well, that's all in today's special bulletin. This is me, Vishakha Thakur, signing off. For more on such updates and market news, please log on to our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code.